Former Rockstar developer thinks GTA 6 might disappoint people.
GTA, we gotta talk.
Big dog, big nuts.
So, Obi is a legend in the GTA world. Last year, he kicked off a blog detailing some of his exploits of his time at Rockstar, which saw him work on the likes of GTA 3, San Andreas, and GTA 4. So, people would argue those are like three of the best ones. The relatively revealing set photos led to him receiving an email from Rockstar warning him to stop what he was doing.
I'm gonna stick up my hand and say that was uncool, bud.
Now the developer has sat down for an hour-long interview with SandInPlay, during which he spoke at length about GTA 6, but his predictions aren't what some fans are looking for.
You fucking with me, right?
Rockstar Games revealed that GTA 6 in December, after months of the title being hyped by millions of fans worldwide, the trailer broke viewership records and skyrocketed to the top of news feeds world over. It was a beautiful thing, and the trailer has set the bar for what's coming in 2025, we hope. So Obi is still plugged into the world of GTA, and while he has stressed he knows nothing about the inner workings of GTA 6, he is an experienced voice. With 14 years of GTA-focused development time under his belt, he knows more than most. In an interview with SandInPlay, he made a bold prediction. I don't think it's going to be widely different from GTA 5. I think maybe people might be a little disappointed on the first day, but it's still going to be the best game out there.
I feel like I'm channeling bullshit right now.
I think no matter what they do, it's going to be disappointing. 10 years. You got to remember, 10 plus years of every time Rockstar was going to be at an event, people screaming about it, people being disappointed seeing the GTA 5 logo again.
That's not cool, man.
I think they took too fucking long with it.
That I could not have said better myself.
I know, like, GTA Online for them was so much money. Because I think people like Michael Franklin and Trevor too much now.
Can you tell me where Berto Beach House is?
No, homie, I cannot.
Like, because they've spent so much time with them, and they've spent so much time on that map, I think some people are gonna struggle when they play it. I think it will get more liked as it goes on, but I think first day impressions, people are not gonna like it.
Man, you really gonna be this fucking dramatic?
You raise a point, though. It's with all the hype surrounding GTA 5, this could be the single greatest game of all time ever made. Undoubtedly, not a single person in the world dislikes it, and it will still fall short of its hype.
Yep, and the thing is, a lot of people are not going to give a fuck about the campaign. People are going to go with the online straight away. So if they don't have online ready to go day one, you've already got half your fucking audience pissed off. That's why GTA stayed alive for so much longer than
here's the thing, there's precedent for that because they did that with GTA 5. For the first, a week and a half, you couldn't play online because they knew everyone was going to go play online. They wanted people to play the story. So they're like, yes, the game's out, but you can't play online yet. I get why they may try to do that again, because I think if you're going to put all this time and development into a game that's going to have that story mode, and they've already done it with GTA 5, I think they're going to basically do the exact same shit they did for GTA 5. It's going to play the same. The story's going to be probably a little different, but it's going to hit those same beats that every GTA does. And they're probably also going to keep multiplayer as a update, like a week away.
And you know the worst thing is, they did that for Red Dead 2. That's the most recent game. It took a little bit to actually go online. PC is not going to have a launch for another year, right? So that means role-playing's out. That's a whole nother fan base. That's another reason why it's been going on for so long as well. I think for this to actually work day one, they would have to do a PC release day one, which they've never ever fucking done, right? They would have to do online for it to be day one. Like, I truly believe day one people will be disappointed.
One thing with this, though, is I don't think it'll be widely different from GTA 5. Could you make the argument that all the GTAs are kind of similar? Well, since GTA 3 at least, they're all kind of similar. You know, you go to the checkpoint, starts the mission, you do the mission.
even
blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
even Red Dead's like that. You can argue they're kind of the same. You know what I mean? Like in terms of that style.
Well, it's a
like,
series. It's
Yeah.
the trope of the series. Like you don't want the game to be so wildly different in gameplay, anyways. You want that genre's gameplay, yes, but you also want different things, right? For example, certain things don't fit in other games. There's no planes in GTA 4 because it's set in New York and it's a couple years after 9/11. That's the reason. The reason they gave was, well, it's a smaller map and more dense. But the real reason is they didn't want people trying to fly planes into buildings. So there are going to be gameplay differences. There's probably going to be things that are in GTA Online right now that are going to be there day one. And a bunch of other stuff they're going to add. And maybe they even do actual fucking story DLC. I don't think they will. But there's a possibility.
Do you think they've learned? Because do you remember when they dropped all the story? It got leaked, all the story DLCs, and they got a lot of backlash being like, yo, why couldn't we at least get half of these? And why did you reuse some of these for the online? Do you think now they will be better planned out? Because they weren't expecting GTA Online to be that good. Like, GTA Online, day one, was you could just rob stores and drive with your friends, car racing.
And blow people up,
Yeah, and then it just kept updating and updating. Do you think now they'll be better prepared for the story DLC and then online DLC as well? Hopefully, you know what I mean? I'm hoping so.
I think maybe. I think actually it kind of depends on how long it takes for it to port to PC. Because GTA took 3-4 years to port to PC, maybe longer.
I think it'll take a year. I reckon 2026 will get it. Because if they do 3 years. Holy fuck, you can't.
They do
that
over
now.
a year. I think it's a problem because I think people will just move on. The competition right now is a lot different than what it was 10 years ago in this game. It is a completely new, I guess, era of gaming that we're in. And so, GTA 5 had competition, right? What was it? Black Ops 2 that released? Yeah, but those are also two wildly different games. And a lot of people just went back and forth between playing both.
Yeah, and the market is so different now. There's a lot more PC players than console. Are people gonna really, unless you already have it, are you gonna really want to go back to a PS5 and play GTA, or are you gonna try and wait? You know what I mean? And then if you're getting told you're gonna wait 3, 4, 5, 3 years, 4 years, it's gonna be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I don't think they can have that because I know GTA is the most hyped game, and the people that do have a PS5 will do it. But you got to remember, the PS5 and Xbox One, they didn't really sell that well. You know what I mean? Compared to
everything else.
One
last thing, and this is a good question. When it comes to PC, will they require you to link PSN? I don't think so. No.
No.
PlayStation doesn't have that much to do with them.